Hey, it's me, Kevin, from the internet. Welcome to Gun Review, a brand spanking new series where we pick apart, dissect, analyze and put guns in Escape from Tarkov to the test. Is it worth running? We'll go over stats, ammo choices, recoil test and in-game performance, and we'll close off with my own personal thoughts, recommendations, and we'll slap a rating on the gun. The goal for the episode is to, by the end of it, persuade you to either use or not use a certain gun, and we'll put it on this fancy tier list somewhere. Feel free to put a prediction down in the comments of where you think this episode's gun will end up. So for a brand new series, we're kicking off with a brand slapping new gun. The UMP45, unlocked at Peacekeeper level 2, will set you back about $370. Let's take a peek at some of its stats first. 56 ergonomics is low for a gun in its class. Being an SMG, which whole purpose is to have a smaller form factor and being lighter weight compared to standard sized rifles, you'd expect the stat to be a bit higher. I think it might be the lowest ergonomic stat for any of the SMGs. Coming in at 2.2 kilograms, its ergonomic stat of 56 is only 1 point higher than a stock M4A1, where the latter is a fully fledged assault rifle. Right off the bat, this stat is concerning. So how about the recoil stats? 65 vertical recoil and 220 horizontal recoil seem pretty average for an SMG. Not necessarily great, however. Vertical recoil seems a tad high when compared to other SMGs currently in the game, but not as significant as the ergonomic stat. Lastly, rate of fire. The UMP, with its 600 rounds per minute, is currently the slowest firing submachine gun in the game. It's even outperformed by the Saiga 9, which is classified as a 9mm SMG in Tarkov, which, although being semi-auto, sports a rate of fire of 650. Only one mag is available for use with the UMP. The standard 25 round UMP mag, which are also sold by Peacekeeper level 2 for about $20 each. A 25 round mag sounds quite bad, especially for an SMG, but the slower rate of fire might offset this lower magazine capacity. In terms of ammo, all of the 45 ACP rounds are compatible with the UMP. For this, I refer to No Food After Midnight's ammo chart, which will be linked in the description. Looking at this chart, we can see the 45 rounds are very similar to the 9mm rounds in Tarkov, so it's almost impossible to not compare the two calibers. All of the 45 ACP rounds do more flash damage than the 9mm counterparts, but are a bit behind in terms of pure armor penetration. So before we go to the full recoil test and put the UMP on the tier list, let's have a look at some of the actual in-game firefights. Also, if you're enjoying the episode so far, make sure you leave a like on the video. Man, I can't run. I can't ever run in this game, dude. Oh! Let's go! He's on the far end. I don't think he saw me. I wish I had a nade. Oh, come on. Prone. I don't know what that was. There's no cover there. I'm gonna get naded to death now. Can you fix the bleed? Hey, we got him! We got him! Oh yeah. I think he was doing the shooter. Shooter born in heaven, maybe. I don't need this anymore. I think there's somebody on the other side. What do you think, Chad? It's He hasn't got CMS though. It's fine. I'm gonna get shot at as soon as I stand up and probably die anyway. Unless we can do something with the Mosin. Empty. Oh, he was coming for me with the pistol. 360 no scope. Welcome to my gun range, where we always have the same amount of distance to our target. Some people sometimes ask me, Kev, what have those lockers ever done to you? The real question is, what haven't they done? It's not the same after they aired those Storage Hunter episodes anymore. Anyway, let's get to it. For science. One thing that immediately is noticeable is that the iron sights, although decent for my personal taste, don't work when leaning. I'm sure this will be patched soon. Currently, when you lean, you'll not be able to see through the sights at all, and this needs to be addressed. Moving on, here's some of the spread patterns that you can expect with the AMP. For these tests, we are using the 45 ACP FMJ rounds, which are sold by Peacekeeper level 2 and are available for purchase right when you unlock the gun. We'll do 3 rounds of 4 magnums. I think this is a reasonable amount to get an estimate of how the gun performs. 3 rounds of point shooting, then ADS shooting, then point shooting with the laser, and then ADS shooting with the laser. The laser used for these tests is the Steiner from Peacekeeper level 3. No big surprises as of yet. The AMP is comfortable on this kind of range, but I feel anything beyond this distance and it will struggle. The laser does what it's supposed to. When enabled, it pretty much gives you the same recoil pattern when point shooting as you would have when you aim down your sight. So here's my final thoughts about the AMP after having used it for quite a bunch of raids. It's a cool gun. It looks cool and it sounds cool. However, I felt up close it can be really deadly, but as soon as your target gets further away than say about 20 meters, it can be extremely difficult to land hits on them. I felt like even when my aim was on point, the amount of vertical and horizontal recoil just makes it extremely tough to actually send the bullets where you want them to go. Then the ammo. It's pretty much as powerful as the 9mm, which is not all that strong. You'll struggle to penetrate high level armor, so you really want to land a headshot. The recoil makes this extremely challenging, especially when your target is not right up into your face. Point shooting with this thing, however, when paired with a laser, feels good and reliable. But unfortunately, that's also where I feel the reliability ends. I had the best success with this gun on factory, whereas I feel that many of the other SMGs I can take them out to the more open maps too, because they have less recoil, better bullets and or bigger mags. The slow rate of fire of the AMP is absolutely a downfall. You'll get outshot by pretty much any other gun in the game. And those guns generally have stronger bullets to boot. The 25 round mags, although paired with a gun with a lower fire rate, are still 25 round mags at the end of the day. You pretty much need a full mag to kill an opponent, which means you have to reload a lot. And this will get you killed. Especially when you face up against duos, trios or squads. And there seem to be more and more squads in Tarkov in recent times. Then finally, the price tag. Did you know that the AMP, in the real world, was designed as a cheaper alternative to the MP5? Well, in Tarkov, the MP5 is, in my eyes, a stronger and more versatile gun with higher rate of fire, less recoil and bigger magazine capacity. And it's also cheaper. I think the AMP, if anything, could really do with the buff in its recoil and ergonomic stats, along with the price decrease. As things are right now, to answer the question at the start of the video, is it worth running? I would say no. I've lost out on many gunfights which I feel I would have won if I were not using this weapon. It's a liability. It's too expensive for what you get. And it's just not powerful or consistent enough. It is too limited in too many areas and it's too expensive. Therefore, the AMP gets put on the D tier for don't bother. Don't bother unless you want to put yourself at more of a challenge or try out something different for the sake of trying out something different. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you haven't yet. According to YouTube, over 68% of you who watch my videos aren't subscribed. You can help me out a lot by subscribing and clicking the bell for notifications. It's free and it enables me to keep doing this in the future. If you want to further support what I do, please consider following me on Twitter and Facebook as well. More followers on social media help me grow my channel a lot. All of the relevant links will be in the description, along with links to some of my created playlists, including Tarkov guides, the breakdown series, money making, and so on. Last but not least, I stream 5 days a week on twitch.tv/KRASHED. Appreciate all of you guys who stop by and say hi in the chat. It's always a lot of fun. Thanks for all the love and support, and here's to a good 2021. If you enjoyed the video and want this to become a new series, along with the breakdown and other series I make, hit the like button and let me know in the comments. Feedback is always appreciated. Thanks for watching. As always, it means the world to me. And thanks for watching all the way through to the end of the video. I always try to make my uploads entertaining and or informative where I can throughout the entire length of them. And I wanted to save the best for last. This is probably the best clip I had with the UMP. I don't even know where to begin to describe it. Check it out. Have a good one and feel free to let me know what you think of the UMP in the comments below. Along with it being added at the same time as the Vector. It seems like everyone's using the Vector nowadays, for good reason. Maybe the UMP would have gotten a bit more love if they released the Vector at a later date perhaps. Anyway, see you in the next. Hey Kramer, what's up man? Wait, did I not bring any? I didn't bring any repacking ammo. Oh my god! Let's go!